money into the bargain. What about yours?
Hello, it's Polish PSVR, welcome to my channel and let's review Battlewake, developed by Survios, a very highly rated virtual reality developer. With each release they proving themselves to be a very solid developer, with their games being highly praised by the players. But did they put the foot wrong this time? I'm gonna tell you all about it. Before I start, if you like what you're seeing, then please press a like because it does help the channel a lot, and if you're new to the channel and are not subscribed, then subscribe. It's always better when it's more of us. We're gonna start from the gameplay itself. A lot of it reminds me of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Pretty much the same naval combat system. What you're doing, you're looking around using your move controllers or DualShock to fire from each side of your pirate ship. You've got 4 ships and 4 captains with different abilities, and also you've got your ultimate and special powers, which are very interesting and definitely adding a lot to the gameplay. And speaking about those 4 pirates, that's them who you'll be playing through the campaign. There's 20 campaign missions, 5 for each pirate. But sadly the campaign falls flat on its face pretty much straight away. The enemies variety is super limited. I think it's like 3 types maybe. You've got like fireboats, some bigger enemies, some medium-sized ones, very limited. And also the campaign is kind of boring because you're doing same objectives over and over. They're trying to spice it up a bit. The 4th mission was great, you know, there is some glimpses of okay stuff, but I found campaign to be a bit of a chore, but thankfully it don't last long because after 2 hours it's over. Now the ending is as bad as the campaign because you pretty much get picture and the dialogue and that's it. You've done. What saves this game is the multiplayer. You've got 4-player warfare mode, which I'm assuming that's gonna be the mode that most people gonna spend their time in. Fighting with your friends, doing random objective, like you can fight forts, my favorite ones, you can fight some bigger ships. And this is definitely better than the campaign, but sadly you only got 4 maps, so the environment's getting kind of monotonous after a while, just like in the campaign. Let me just touch on the campaign a bit more. You can play campaign in co-op, so I'm assuming that's gonna be better. And also this game got 10 players PvP, so that to pull it off on original PS4, definitely very good idea. How they've done it, I don't know. They use their magic and it works. Now let's move on to the graphics. Sadly the game doesn't look that great, but they already said they working on a pro patch, so what I'm saying now, it's gonna be different in probably a couple of weeks time. The water rendering is not that great, and I'm assuming that comes down to the power of original PS4. While PC players probably get beautiful water already, PS4 players gonna have to wait a while. The water still moves and like acts like a water, but it's more resembles like a big bit of a gooey mass than actual water with reflection and nice stuff to it. Control wise, you can use move controllers or you can use DualShock. I opted for DualShock because of thumbsticks and it's played better for me, but you losing the immersion because even your captain, like when you turn in your ship with DualShock and stuff, his hands kind of like floating in front of you, he's not putting them on the wheel or road. But I found it easier to control, just better, just more comfy, but move controllers work great as well and definitely you get more immersion. So it's just up to you what you want to choose. Control wise, super easy to pick and play. It's a big plus for this game. The controls are not confusing at all. The weapons, like I said, changing automatically. So you've got your front guns, you've got your side cannons and backwards barrels, just like in Assassin's Creed Black Flag. And it works pretty good, very nice, very intuitive, and if you play Black Flag and like naval combat, then you might like this one. Just keep in mind that it's very much more shallow experience. Now, Survios is an arcade developer as well, so this game is perfect fit for arcades. For PlayStation VR, if you're looking for a big campaign and you know some bigger, deeper gameplay, that's not this type of game. It's just pure arcade game at its heart, nothing else, just arcade experience. If you like this, just jumping into game and being entertained for a while, then it might be for you. Now, regarding the battles and missions, I find it disappointing that there is no music at all. There is no tension to the campaign mode as well, because it's kind of easy. Bit of dramatic music would help. but sadly it's not here. Now, I'm talking about this game like it's super bad, it's not, it's okay experience, but for me this is the most weak game that Survios ever put out. I'm glad to hear that they already working on pro patch, and knowing this developer there will be plenty and plenty of more updates to this game, but as it stands now, for me it's okay game, it's not great, it's just alright, so I'm gonna give it 6 out of 10. Multiplayer definitely saves it, but today I couldn't get into a match at all. Sometimes the game put me in the match and then it said not enough players, which was strange, so matchmaking needs tweaking, but keep in mind, as of now it's only out in US, it's gonna be releasing in Europe this Friday, so there will be more players, but Battlewake is not as great as I expected it to be. And that's it, bye.